Last night, someone reached out to a person who means a great deal to you, not once, but 3 separate times. At first, the messages seemed ordinary, yet there was something about their tone that made them impossible to ignore. The words carried an unusual warmth, the kind that feels carefully chosen rather than casually written. Instead of dismissing them, he paused and read them again, taking in every detail. As the night grew quieter, another notification appeared. This time, the message felt more personal, expressing thoughts that encouraged reflection and stirred emotions that had likely remained unspoken for some time. What made the situation remarkable wasn't the message itself, but the way it seemed designed to influence perspective and create uncertainty where confidence once existed. Sometimes people enter a story quietly, observing from the sidelines, before choosing the moment to make their presence known. Whether their intentions are genuine or self-serving is often difficult to determine in the moment. Yet life's most important lessons come from seeing situations clearly rather than reacting to assumptions. Not every conversation is as innocent as it appears, and not every unexpected message deserves the power to reshape what truly matters. The real takeaway isn't about fear or suspicion. It's about awareness, trust, and understanding the value of connections that have already proven their strength through time. Because her third message revealed something no one was prepared for. She didn't ask for love, she offered comfort, the kind that enters when someone is emotionally weak. She said, "I can help you forget them, my child." Those words were a dagger wrapped in sympathy. He didn't reply, but he also didn't block her. That silence, that pause, that hesitation. Heaven noticed it. The angel saw the confusion in his heart, torn between loyalty and distraction. And right now, Archangel Michael is whispering into your spirit, do not react in anger, wait. Something massive is about to unfold. Stay till the end, because within the next 48 hours, your person will face a choice that decides everything. And what's more shocking, it won't be between you and her. It will be between truth and temptation. At 12:07 a.m., a small sign appeared. His heart sank. He opened your old message, the one you sent days ago, but never deleted. That was heaven's intervention, making him remember what real connection feels like. His eyes filled with regret. He realized no temporary voice could replace the depth of what you gave him. But my beloved child, the danger isn't over yet. That woman isn't backing down. She's convinced that by playing patient, she'll win. What she doesn't know is that divine justice has already begun aligning the truth in your favor. Every word she sent is now echoing back to her energy. The spell of deceit is breaking. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. You're about to see proof that not all battles are fought loudly. Some are won in silence, under divine watch. Tonight, something strange will happen. A sign that you were never forgotten. A light flicker, a message delay, or a name you haven't heard in weeks suddenly appearing. When it does, don't panic. Just smile quietly. It means Archangel Michael's wings are covering your situation. Heaven is not exposing this woman to humiliate her, it's exposing her so you can rise. Your person is realizing that the connection with you was never meant to end with confusion. That woman's messages were only a test to prove whether his heart could still be tempted away from true love. Right now, he's reading your name again. He's scrolling through your photos, remembering what real loyalty feels like. And while she waits for his response, he's typing something else entirely, a message meant for you. But heaven is holding it back for the right moment, because timing is everything, my child. Stay till the end. The story isn't over, it's only beginning. The woman who tried to create distance will soon face the same silence she tried to use against you. She will see that love built on manipulation never survives divine truth. The universe is about to reverse her plan, turning her scheme into your victory. And when it happens, you won't have to say a single word. The energy will speak for itself. The truth will return to you, quietly, beautifully, like a sunrise after a storm. So don't scroll. Stay right here, because within the next few moments, something that was hidden will finally come to light. Heaven says, you don't need revenge, you need alignment. The same person who was distracted by her messages will soon be guided back to you, not because you chased, but because you healed. The distance wasn't rejection, it was protection. What's meant for you cannot be replaced, no matter who tries. My beloved child, take a deep breath. The storm that started with those 3 messages will end with divine revelation. She sent words to confuse, but heaven will send signs to confirm. Everything is turning in your favor, faster than you think. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight, when the clock hits 9:17, you'll feel a strange warmth in your chest. That's not coincidence. It's your spirit recognizing that what once was hidden is finally being revealed. And remember this, what she tried to take, she only helped strengthen. What was broken is being rebuilt stronger, purer, divinely aligned. The next message that reaches you won't come from her, it will come from him. With truth, clarity, and emotion, he can no longer hide. My beloved child, stay right here, and don't move an inch. What's about to unfold is not just another story, it's the part where truth breaks through the silence. The air around your person is heavy tonight, because their conscience has started to speak louder than any message that woman could ever send. Something divine is happening behind the scenes, and if you leave now, you'll miss the most powerful revelation of all. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because at dawn, when the first light touched his phone screen, he saw something that made his heart stop for a moment. A notification that didn't come from her, but from an unknown number, carrying a single sentence, "You're being watched for your choices. You've endured more than most people realize, holding yourself together through disappointment, unanswered questions, and nights filled with quiet reflection. The strength you've shown has not gone unnoticed. While others may have tried to influence situations with words, appearances, or temporary distractions, genuine connections leave an imprint that cannot be easily erased. Lately, there has been a growing sense of awareness unfolding within someone's heart. Memories, once pushed aside, are beginning to return with surprising clarity. The laughter shared, the meaningful conversations, and the comfort that existed when trust felt unshakable. In the stillness of recent days, those reflections have become impossible to ignore. What once seemed lost is now being viewed from a different perspective, revealing the value of what was taken for granted. As emotions surface, old assumptions begin to fade, making room for honesty and deeper understanding. There is a powerful reminder in all of this. Authentic bonds are built on sincerity, not persuasion, and truth has a way of finding its place, regardless of how much time passes. Sometimes the greatest turning points happen quietly, through moments of reflection that reshape the way people see themselves and others. Whether through dreams, memories, or unexpected realizations, life often presents opportunities to recognize what truly matters. The path ahead may still hold uncertainty, but clarity has a remarkable way of arriving when it is needed most, bringing insight, growth, and the possibility of meaningful change. He will wake up sweating, calling your name in his sleep, and when he checks his phone, her name will pop up again. But this time, he won't open it. He'll look at it, stare, and finally do what heaven has been waiting for. He'll delete it, not just from his inbox, but from his energy. That act will be the moment the bond breaks, the moment your worth reclaims its place. Stay till the end. The test isn't about jealousy, it's about recognition. Heaven needed him to see what you carried, pure love that doesn't beg to be seen, the woman was only the reflection of distraction. You, my beloved child, were the reflection of devotion, and now the difference is becoming painfully clear to him. Even she can feel it. Her intuition is restless, her thoughts clouded. The messages she sent out of strategy are now returning to her with confusion, because the universe mirrors intent. Every sentence she crafted to make you look forgotten is now making her feel invisible. Divine justice is quiet, but precise. Your person, on the other hand, is walking through awakening. You might not hear from them yet, but they're standing at the edge of realization. Every song, every number, every small sign seems to whisper your name. They're beginning to understand that connection doesn't fade, it transforms, until the truth forces it to rise again. My beloved child, stay till the end, because heaven is preparing a moment that will leave you breathless. The moment when your person, unable to hold it anymore, will reach out, not to apologize, but to confess. They will tell you what really happened that night. They'll admit they didn't reply, they didn't fall for her words, but they were tempted to see what life looked like without you. And in that absence, they found emptiness. Archangel Michael has sealed your energy from deceit. That means, even if that woman tries again, her words will bounce off your person's mind, like water on glass. He's now being guided back toward his truth, and you are that truth. But heaven doesn't want you to wait in pain. Heaven wants you to rise in peace. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the greatest shift is about to begin. Over the next few days, you'll notice small signs aligning. Your favorite song playing randomly, your phone lighting up at the exact time you think of them, a sudden sense of calm replacing your anxiety. That's not coincidence. That's divine synchronization, announcing that peace is returning to its rightful owner. You, the woman who tried to interfere, will soon be silent. Her curiosity will turn to confusion, her confidence to regress. She will realize that the one thing she can't mimic is authenticity, and no matter how many messages she sends, she cannot copy the energy of your soul. Your person will feel it too. The emptiness in conversations with her, the awkward pauses, the forced laughter, it will all start to collapse, because you can't fake alignment. When heaven designed your bond, it placed a frequency between you two that no imitation can override. Stay till the end, my beloved. This is not revenge, it's revelation. The truth is coming to light, not to punish, but to purify. You will see their name soon, not out of surprise, but out of purpose. And when that moment comes, don't rush, just breathe. The same angels who watched that woman text him are now preparing the message he'll send to you, the one that will change everything. So keep your energy steady. The night that began with 3 messages of confusion will end with 1 message of truth. Heaven has already written the ending, and when it unfolds, you'll understand why you had to go through this silence before your miracle could arrive. My beloved child, take a deep breath and stay right here. Don't scroll, don't blink, because what happens next is not just emotional, it's spiritual. The night that started with confusion is now turning into a divine revelation. The truth is unraveling in ways that no one, not even that woman, could predict. Heaven has stepped in, and every hidden word is now returning to light. Stay till the end, because what she thought was a private game has become a public lesson in karma. The energy she sent out to break your peace is circling back faster than she can hide. She doesn't know that every time she mentioned your name in her messages, Archangel Michael recorded it as evidence of intention. And now, the universe is preparing her reckoning, not with pain, but with realization. Meanwhile, your person's heart is shifting. He's quiet today, quieter than usual. His mind is replaying every moment, every word she sent, and every emotion that followed. But something feels off. The excitement that woman expected to create has turned into unease. It's like his soul knows he's standing on the wrong frequency, far from the peace you once gave him. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because your energy, yes, your silent strength, is echoing in his spirit. Even when he tries to distract himself, your essence finds its way back to him. Every time she texts him again, he feels a hollow ache that reminds him what genuine love actually felt like. The more conversations he has, the clearer it becomes that some connections may resemble what he once cherished, but they can never truly replace it. What seemed exciting at first is beginning to reveal its limitations, and with that realization comes a deeper understanding of what genuine connection actually feels like. The memories that linger in his mind are not fading away. Instead, they continue to surface, encouraging reflection and personal growth. What he once dismissed is now taking on new meaning, and the weight of that awareness is impossible to overlook. Tonight, thoughts of reaching out may cross his mind more than once. He may draft a message, reconsider it, and start over, searching for words that can accurately express everything he has been feeling. Yet some journeys require silence before they can lead to honest conversation. This is less about finding the right sentence and more about gaining the clarity needed to speak from a place of sincerity. Meanwhile, situations built on uncertainty are beginning to reveal their cracks. Small inconsistencies, overlooked details, and unspoken truths have a way of coming to light over time, not through conflict or spectacle, but through the natural unfolding of events. Truth rarely rushes, it arrives when the moment is right. As these realizations continue to unfold, he is beginning to recognize the difference between what temporarily captures attention and what genuinely brings peace, stability, and purpose. The contrast is becoming impossible to ignore, and that understanding is quietly changing everything. Heaven is showing him the difference between a distraction and destiny. My beloved child, you might feel invisible now, but trust me, your silence is louder than any message she ever sent. Every second you chose not to chase is a seed that heaven is turning into victory. The angels are moving pieces quietly, aligning truth, exposure, and justice in divine order. The delay is not denial, it's precision. Stay till the end, because within hours, something will shift physically. You'll feel a sudden peace, like the air itself just got lighter. That's the moment heaven begins closing the false chapter. Her presence in his life will start fading. Calls unanswered, messages left unseen. The same energy she used to intrude will become the silence that swallows her pride. He, on the other hand, will be drawn back to the memory of you, not by guilt, but by truth. He'll start remembering your voice, your patience, your calmness in chaos. And when he does, the contrast will hit him like lightning. He'll finally understand what love built by heaven feels like compared to something created out of ego. My beloved child, stay till the end, because your spirit is being restored right now. The pain you felt when you found out about those messages is the exact pain heaven used to elevate your frequency. You've transformed without even noticing. You're no longer the same person who waits for validation. You've become the one who carries divine confidence. That woman's mission is over. Her purpose was to test your person's loyalty, not to destroy your connection. And now, as her energy fades, your glow is returning stronger than ever. You will soon start to attract peace, clarity, and abundance, not because of revenge, but because of balance. The scales have turned, and heaven has declared your name in victory. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because something sacred is about to happen. In the next few days, your person will be guided to release a burden. It could be a confession, an apology, or a gesture that carries the truth. He will tell you everything, not to justify himself, but to bring closure and clarity. That's when you'll feel the power of divine timing. And when it happens, my beloved child, don't rush your emotions. Let him speak, let him express. The universe doesn't rush restoration, it perfects it. You are about to witness how everything that once broke you becomes the reason you rise higher. The messages that once hurt you will turn into proof of your strength. So stay till the end, because soon you'll see it clearly. What she sent was never powerful enough to steal what heaven designed for you. Her words were fleeting, your truth is eternal, and the moment your person realizes that, everything she built will crumble like dust, and everything you are will rise like light. My beloved child, this is your season of revelation. Keep your heart still and your spirit awake. The story that began with deceit is ending with divine justice. The truth is no longer hidden, it's on its way to you, wrapped in peace, carrying the closure your soul has prayed for. My beloved child, this is the moment where silence turns into revelation. Don't scroll, don't even blink, because what's coming next will make your heart tremble, not from fear, but from divine confirmation. The final chapter of this story isn't about betrayal, it's about awakening. What began as a distraction is ending as a divine lesson that no manipulation can erase true connection. Stay till the end, because last night, as the clock moved past midnight, your person sat alone staring at the ceiling. The weight of truth pressed down on his chest. Every word that woman sent echoed in his mind, but instead of excitement, it brought him emptiness. It was like reading hollow sentences filled with false sweetness, beautifully written lies that carried no soul. And then something strange happened. He picked up his phone, scrolled through old messages, and stopped at one of yours. Just one. A message you sent long ago. Simple, calm, honest. He read it over and over again, and tears began to fall. He realized that what he had with you wasn't just love, it was peace. And peace cannot be replaced. My beloved child, Archangel Michael watched that moment unfold. Remarkably, what once felt like a setback may have been guiding you towards something greater all along. Some experiences arrive disguised as disappointment, only to reveal their purpose later. Situations built on confusion, mixed intentions, or misplaced trust often unravel on their own, making room for clarity and growth. As time passes, truths that were once overlooked begin to surface, and perspectives start to shift. What seemed meaningful may now appear different, and lessons hidden beneath the surface become impossible to ignore. Through it all, your greatest strength has been the way you carried yourself. Rather than responding to negativity with more negativity, you chose patience, dignity, and self-respect. That quiet resilience speaks louder than any argument ever could. Now is a powerful moment of reflection, not only for those around you but also for yourself. Every challenge, every unanswered question, and every difficult emotion has contributed to your personal growth. While you may have felt unseen at times, your presence and value were never diminished. The path ahead is not about proving your worth to anyone else. It is about recognizing it for yourself. Trust that clarity arrives when it is needed most, and that genuine connections are strengthened by honesty, understanding, and mutual respect. What belongs in your life will not require games, confusion, or constant uncertainty. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that your integrity, patience, and inner strength have already carried you further than you realize. Every sleepless night he has now is heaven's way of awakening his soul to the damage done by that woman's words. My beloved child, your silence became the loudest sound in his mind. He keeps remembering how your energy never demanded attention, but always carried peace. The woman who tried to mimic you can't hold that same vibration. She's losing her grip on him not because of guilt, but because her energy can't breathe in truth. The divine realm has cut her access completely. Stay till the end, because in the next few days, a message will arrive, not from her, not from anyone else, but from your person. It won't be grand or poetic. It will be real, raw, trembling with emotion. Something like, I can't explain it, but I can't stop thinking about you. And that's when you'll know, the shift has completed, the confusion has ended, truth has spoken. My beloved child, you are stepping into the part of the story where everything finally makes sense. The reason heaven allowed that woman to text him was not to hurt you, but to expose what needed to be seen. The lies had to surface, so the loyalty could be purified. The distractions had to appear, so destiny could realign. He is changing now, quietly, deeply. The same eyes that once looked away are now searching for you everywhere. He's remembering the softness in your voice, the calm in your touch, the peace in your presence. And though he hasn't said it out loud yet, he knows, no message from anyone can ever replace the energy you carried effortlessly. Don't move, my beloved. Stay till the end, because heaven is about to reward your patience in a way that will shock you. The same situation that broke your heart will become your biggest confirmation that divine justice is real. Everything that was meant to harm your peace is now rebuilding your power. That woman is fading out completely. She will soon realize that she was never part of his destiny, just a chapter meant to teach him discernment. Her texts were the final test before truth returned home. Her silence now is not coincidence, it's consequence. She's realizing that what she tried to steal was never hers to hold. Meanwhile, your person is changing from the inside. He's not the same anymore. Every heartbeat feels heavier with awareness, every breath laced with longing for what was real. The universe is preparing a moment where paths cross again, not by accident, but by divine alignment. It will happen naturally, as if destiny itself arranged the timing. Stay till the end, because when it happens, you won't need to say much. The calm you carry today speaks louder than any explanation ever could, revealing a strength that no disappointment was able to take away. In time, the people who misunderstood your worth will recognize the difference between temporary attention and genuine appreciation, between fleeting interest and sincere commitment. What once felt overwhelming no longer holds the same power. As confusion gives way to understanding and emotional weight begins to lift, the challenges that tested your heart have served their purpose, shaping you into someone wiser, stronger, and more grounded than before. Now, a new season unfolds, one defined not by what was lost, but by everything you have gained through growth and self-discovery. As the day settles into silence, you may notice a subtle shift within yourself, a sense of ease returning, a renewed confidence emerging, and a feeling that the future no longer seems uncertain. This transformation is not the result of waiting for someone else to change. It comes from the healing you chose for yourself. If certain people reappear in your life, their perspective may be different, shaped by clarity and a deeper understanding of what truly matters. The story that once revolved around hurt is evolving into one of resilience, renewal, and personal victory. What seemed like an ending was, in reality, the beginning of a more meaningful chapter. Tonight serves as a reminder of who you have become, stronger through experience, guided by wisdom, and ready to move forward with purpose, confidence, and a renewed sense of self-worth.